5 hours. Bit of tong work up top. Look, I'm aware of what the time of year is. Let me just tell you, champions, how fucking excited I am that it's Easter. This excited. Yep. Love it. The fucking hot cross bun shit. It's just, could you calm down? Not everything has to be a fucking hot cross bun. I wouldn't be fucking surprised if I saw a hot cross Toyota Corolla drive past. I do have a bit of a habit of kind of yucking people's yums. Whether it's intentional or not, I'll leave that mystery up to you. Today, champions, my job is to help you take all the fucking stress out of cooking a leg of lamb. Tell me something, have you ever tried to carve a lamb and been like, what the fuck am I doing? Yeah, it happens. I'm all about easy, champions. I could show you how to carve the lamb, or we could just not bother and slow cook the shit. Okay, lamb, let's go. Hey, you going, mate? Not too bad. Before we go any further, let's have a chitty chat about this fruit here. This is rosemary and it's free. Go for a walk down the fucking street and you'll find it everywhere. Unless you live somewhere where it doesn't grow, then I can shut the fuck up. The key to not stressing out is to do less in some respects, and this is one of those situations. Tray, I'm gonna need one of those. Actually, might just give that a drizzle of Kenneth in there. Line the bottom of the tray with some onions. I've been told if you don't cut this bit off the onion, then you won't end up crying. My problems go much deeper than the arse of an onion. I don't cry because I'm a boy. Boys don't cry. Yeah, well, they do actually. A lot. Have a cry this Easter with Nat. Ooh, ugly cry. I always heard people say ugly cry. It's like, yeah, look, I understand. Who's trying to look hot when they cry? So sad. What the f? Okay, anyway, back to this weird show. That'll do. Jeez, those are chunky. Aren't you worried if you touch your hair now, you'll have onion hair? I'm not worried because I'll have PK. PK in my hair. It refreshes your hair. Definitely. Okay, well, a couple of bits of your fruit in here. Bit of salt all over it. Top and bottom. Now the salt shaker's contaminated. Same goes with the pepper, which I've also tainted with lamb now. Yeah, I can hear you in there, you dickhead. Come out. Just careful, you might get some of the lamb. All right, let's just imagine that there's heaps more pepper on that. Now, whack it in here. Just like that. Maybe another little tiny drizzle of the Kenneth. Bang some more rosemary on top. There you go, there's your hot cross fucking slow roasted lamb. Don't say I didn't chip in. Garlic. Chuck a whole garlic's worth in there. Don't even bother peeling it, mate. Just plonk them in. I'm going to tip in about 1 centimetre deep of chicken stock. You can use beef stock as well if you like, but chicken stock rules, dude. Turn the oven to $160 Celsius. While that's warming up, let's cover this shit and this shit. If you've got bits of rosemary that are sharp, like if you've snapped them off a thing, they can poke holes in this, so bear that in mind. Put some of the softer bits on top, or just sprinkle the leaves if you're worried.
Don't you know the Earth's not actually round? It's a rhombus. Boing.
Put it in the oven for ding dong, fucking 5 hours. 5 hours. No, I'm not going to do that. When you get to the 5 hour point, take the foil off, leave it back in there for like 15 minutes. That'll give it a chance to kind of get a little brown on top. You don't even need to do it if you don't want to. Just do whatever you want. Right, potatoes. Pot. Pan. So, get yourself potatoes. Peel the potatoes if you like. If you don't like, then you don't like. Any number of potatoes you can use. Probably all of them. Some of the potatoes that you can use are Desiree potatoes. They're like the red ones. Live, oh live, oh live, oh live. Okay, cut that out. You can also use just any of them, fucking anything. Jesus, Easter is stressful enough. Right, this recipe is from this thing, my Get roast potatoes. That design is by Gleno, who's a fucking legend. The reason I called them get roast potatoes is because after you've eaten them, you'll be saying, get how good were they? So let's make them. Get yourself a knife. Look, they look like this. They've got sharp bits on them. Now, you can cut your potatoes any way you like. I'm just going to cut them in half, put them in a pot. Fill that with cold water, boil it for 10 minutes, then pull the potatoes out, drain them, kick them about a little bit. It roughs up the edges of the potatoes. It helps with crisping them up. I've already f***ed this up. You're supposed to do this bit first. Whoops. Into the tray, can oil. Quite a bit of it. Bloody lovely. That, champions, can go in here. Kaboom. And leave that in there to get hot for, I don't know, half an hour at least. Very, very nice. Those have been drained. Give them a little knock around, just rough them up a little bit. You don't want to smash them apart. And we'll lightly dust them. A bit of flour. Just make sure all sides have got a bit of flour on them. Rightio. Here's the fun bit. That tray in there should be nice and spicy by now. You can either do this in the oven or you can do it on a tea towel on the bench or on the stove or whatever. Just something that can accept hot tray, whatever you feel safest doing. Very carefully place your potatoes face down in the hot oil. Oh yeah, look at the sizzle. And you want to bang it back in the oven for about 20-25 minutes. Pull them out, get the tongs, flip them over, back in the oven. Do that a couple of times until they're very nice and crispy for about an hour. I recommend doing it on the top of the oven. Roast down the bottom, potatoes up the top. It's time to get it out of the fucking oven. Oh. Oh. That's correct. We've got to get this guy out on here and we're going to rest it for a sec. That's how fucking tender this shit is. You don't have to be as pedantic as I am, but I'm getting all the garlic out because I love it. Just dip it on in. Squash it down. Yoink. You may have noticed that there's a couple of layers going onto this lasagna. The top one is fat. Once this is cooled down kind of room temp, this is the trick I've got. Ziploc bag. Tip it into the bag. Get yourself a pan, whack it on here and put this right next to it. Don't turn that on. Just nick it right at the bottom. And this is all the good stuff. When it looks like you're about to get to there, we move over here, dribble the rest of the fat in the tray, then make fat beats with it. There we go. So what you want, mate? Pretty good, got a little bit in there. If you're environmentally friendly, you probably wouldn't be using those in the first place, but you can wash this and reuse it. There are other ways to do that. You can use things called fat separators and all sorts of exciting things that work very well, but that's my trick. Put your garlic in here, give it a squash. If you see any of this garlic casings, just piss those off. If you were smarter, you would have just squeezed them out of the casing, but I'm fucking not that smart, turns out.
Got myself some chicken stock, it's cold, I put cornstarch in the shit. And then I put it in this other shit, bubbling. Get the potatoes out of the oven, scrape it with a knife so the internet's happy. Put it in a bowl, make some garlic salt, which is just fresh rosemary, garlic powder and salt. Stick it on the potatoes and toss them around. Yeah. Fuck around, have a taste, a better taste. Love. I have no business being in that register. So man, take the bone out 'cause you can't eat that. Can't eat it. Put it on a plate. Dip some gravy on this and some on that. I'm crazy like that. This is the part about the swear jar where you can support Jules and I making fucking weird shit on the internet. Where I occasionally I disconnect the mic with my ass. Disconnect the mic with my ass.
Look after yourself, champions. Just remember, fuck!